5 lines. This counts down from 5 and launches a rocket. And notice, we never wrote the word print 5 separate times. Predict what shows up when we run it. N starts at 5. Loop while n is still above 0. Each pass, we shrink n by 1. That's what walks it down towards 0. And this line sits after the loop, so it runs once at the very end. There it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then blast off. Repeated without repeating ourselves? Let's see exactly how. This is the while loop, how you repeat code without copy-pasting it. A while loop repeats a block over and over as long as a condition stays true. Here's the simplest one. Count starts at 0. The line while count is less than 5 means keep going as long as that's true. Inside, we print count, then add 1 to it. We start our counter at 0. This line is the engine. Keep repeating as long as count stays under 5. Inside, we print the current value of count. And this is the line that matters most. It bumps count up by 1 each time. Without it, the loop never ends. 0 through 4, 5 numbers, 1 tiny loop. Simple, but there's a rule hiding in here you must never break. First, the check. Count less than 5. As long as that's true, we loop. Value 0, the check passes, so the block runs. Back to the top. 1, still true, go again, back to the top. 2, still true, go again, back to the top. 3, still true, go again. Every pass, we jump back up to recheck the condition. Eventually the condition turns false. And that's when the loop finally lets go and stops. There's one rule you can never forget. Something inside the loop has to change the condition. In our counter, adding 1 to count is what eventually makes it reach 5 and stop. Remove that, and the loop runs forever. Forget to change it, and you get this nightmare. Here's count, frozen at 0. Nothing ever changes it, so count less than 5 stays true forever. The program prints 0, 0, 0, endlessly. Every beginner hits this once, so when do you reach for each loop? Here's the whole decision. Use A for loop when you know how many times. Do this 10 times or once per item. Use a while loop when you don't. Keep going until a condition flips. Counting versus waiting. Let's make that opening countdown make sense. First, the check. N greater than 0. As long as that's true, we loop. Value 5, the check passes, so the block runs. Back to the top. 4, still true. Go again. Back to the top. 3, still true, go again. Back to the top. 2, still true, go again. Every pass, we jump back up to recheck the condition. Eventually, the condition turns false. And that's when the loop finally lets go and stops. A while loop is perfect for building up a value. We want 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Total starts at 0, num at 1. While num is at most 5, we add num into total, then bump num up by 1. Total is our running sum, starting empty at 0. Loop while num is 5 or less. Each time we fold the current number into the total. Then step num up, so we move to the next number, 15. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, built up one loop at a time. Each loop, the total grows. We keep adding the next value on, step by step, until the loop finishes and the total is complete. That's how a loop builds up a result over time. The condition can watch any changing value. This one doubles. Value starts at 1, and while it stays under 100, we print it and double it. The loop stops itself the moment doubling pushes it past the limit. Value starts at 1. Keep going only while value is under 100. And here's the twist. Instead of adding, we double. The loop stops itself the moment doubling crosses the limit. 7 numbers, each double the last, and it stopped itself before crossing 100. Here's everything the doubling loop printed. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. The next double would be over 100, so the condition turned false, and the loop stopped right there. The values decided when to end. One more classic pattern, and it's everywhere in real programs. Keep adding numbers until the user types 0. We call 0 the stop signal. While the number they type isn't 0, we add it to the total and ask again. 0 is their way of saying, "I'm done." Loop until the number they type is 0, our stop signal. Ask them for a number each pass. Add whatever they typed into the total, 5, 3, 8, then 0 to finish. And the total is 16. The loop ran exactly as many times as the user wanted. No more, no less. Each loop, the total grows. We keep adding the next value on step by step until the loop finishes and the total is complete. That's how a loop builds up a result over time. Here's where, while loops really shine, waiting on a person. A guessing game. The secret is 7. While the guess isn't 7, we ask again and drop a hint. Too low or too high? The moment they nail it, the condition is false, and we escape the loop. Keep looping as long as the guess is wrong. Ask for another guess. Then give a hint, too low or too high, until they finally land on it. Too low, too high, then correct, however many tries it takes. The loop's condition is, guess is not equal to secret. While that's true, the guess is wrong. We loop back and ask again. The moment guess equals secret, the condition is false, so the loop ends and correct prints. We never knew how many tries it'd take, and that's the whole point of a while loop. So, a while loop repeats as long as its condition is true. The one rule you must never break. Change something inside so the condition can eventually turn false. Use for when you're counting, while when you're waiting for something to happen. Write a while loop that starts at 1 and keeps doubling a number, printing each 1 until it goes past 1,000. 10 lines, tops. Go build it. Next up, 2 little keywords that give you total control inside a loop. Break to bail out early and continue to skip ahead.